you don't ever hear about kids like me, because oftentimes by the time they're my age, they're usually dead.
O'Sullivan takes a shot, scores!
I made it because I love the game. There was nothing, not one thing positive came out of my experience with my father. I started being abused around the age of 5 or 6, up until I was 16 years old. My dad used to hit me if he didn't like something I did. Now, most of the abuse was surrounded around hockey. Scared was really the biggest thing that comes to mind. My dad would start in the morning with, "You better play well tonight, or do you know what's gonna happen?" So then I got to go to school and think about that all day. And then I come home and eat, and my dad would start threatening me then as well and telling me what I'm gonna do on the ice. And if you don't do this, this is what's gonna happen. Anything within arm's reach he would use to hit me. I had a leather jump rope that I used to use to jump rope with, and I would be doing push-ups with my shirt off, and he would whip me with that. My dad loved to kick me. That was his favorite thing. By the time I was, say, 12, 13, punching, you name it. That's pretty much what it was. I had no hope of someone else helping me. I had to wait till I was physically confident enough to essentially fight for my life.
Patrick was struggling that night to start with. We all were. John did come down to the glass and was banging on the glass and yelling, "You're coming home with me, you're done." John came on the bus and literally ripped him off the seat and ripped him out, and a bit of a fist fight off and on the bus, and threw him in a van and took off.
I didn't know what was gonna happen. I knew I was willing to die if I had to prove what I needed to prove and to change my life. I just got out of the car and I said, this is over. I'm not going with you. Basically, what are you gonna do about it? And so we had a fight in 4 or 5 minutes, which is a long time. And he got in the car and he took off. So I had called the police. There was a warrant out for his arrest, and he went to 2 of my games before they caught him. My dad did not miss one of my games in my life until he was in the jail cell. It affected me in a lot of ways, and some I may never know. I had anxiety, I couldn't sleep. I was having flashbacks like during the day. I was so uneasy that I couldn't do anything for any amount of time. The only reason I retired at 28 is because I couldn't bring myself to even put my equipment on anymore. And it wasn't because of injuries. It wasn't because I couldn't no longer play or make money, or just taken. I can watch it and appreciate it, but I wouldn't be able to go on the ice myself and enjoy it. I don't hate either of my parents, to be honest. It's kind of like an empty situation. They're like a shell of a person who could have been something to me that they weren't. I made decisions to eliminate them from my life, and I made decisions to get to the point where I am now, where I'm happy. Good morning. You get your brother, the wild man?
Yeah.
I knew without a doubt that he would love our children.
You give me a kiss? There you go, you're all good.
I was unsure how he would be able to express that.
Was that a silly question from your dad?
It became so easy for him to have this love. It's like the kids somehow enabled him to feel love and show love in a different way that was just organic to him.
Nice jammies. Baseball player jammies tonight? Can I borrow those? Yes? Thank you. Do you see a ghost behind the blueberry bush? Let's find out who it is. Guess who? Swiper. I think they've given me the best gift that somebody can be given in life, which is the responsibility that someone has as a parent to mold somebody into a person that can be happy, and for me to do what's best for them. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. The end. Okay, bedtime.